Hi folks, how are you all doing today? Today we're going to learn a new tool. This is going to be very interesting and this is only related to app development. Okay, so let's learn about Thunkable today. So this is just an introduction, introductory video, right? So when you just search for Thunkable, you'll get Thunkable. Okay, so this is a publishable app development interface, right? This is one of the very very good tools we can say where you can learn professional app development. Okay, so before starting off this video and the content, I would just like to remind you all guys that if you're new here, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you have not been watching my video series yet, so please do go back to my channel Folks Hub, open the playlists, and there are multiple playlists with various concepts and the contents. Please go through all of them and watch every playlist in a sequence so that you can understand the content and the concept better. So yeah, this is all about that. Yes, and coming back to our video, so this is an introductory session. So to you just have to click on Thunkable and just sign in with your Google account. Or if you have any other email, you can just sign in with email, right? Just mention the email, you'll get a login link. Click on the link to open Thunkable. Okay. And if you have a Google account, that's like pretty obvious you'll sign in with Google, right? So you just have to select the account and that's it. So this is my Thunkable interface, right, and Thunkable account. I have around more than 150 to 200 apps. Okay, but yes, any Thunkable account will only give you option to create 10 projects. Once you are done with the 10 projects, you have to delete the project and then you will have to create a new project. Okay, so like it will only allow you till 10 projects, right? So there's a limit. After 10 projects you have to delete one of it and then create another one, right? So that's how you work out. But yeah, I had a Thunkable Pro account once upon a time, I have to tell you. So that's why I have 200 projects or so. Okay, so that's not the issue here. You can just click on like when you are creating a new account, you will be getting start building. Okay, so there will be a small survey. It just has two questions. You just have to give the answers to those two questions and then it will let you into the Thunkable interface, right? Where you will have start building if you're creating your first project. If you have created your first project, then you will get this kind of create new app thing, right? When you click on it, you just have to just fill this form and then it will allow you to get into your project. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just giving the new project name. Let's suppose I'm just writing S1 something. Okay, so don't definitely you should not give random names to your projects, right? Give some meaningful name so that whenever you want to reopen it, you can easily open it and then work upon it. Okay, so you have to give meaningful names and then you can choose the category. There are multiple categories. Okay, so if you're just like don't want to categorize it or you're just creating this for testing, you can just say just testing. Okay, and then if you want to share this project with others and if you feel like you will be sharing this, then you definitely have to work on public only. If not, you can keep this project as private. Okay, so this is all up to you. If you are creating a private project, even if you're sharing the link, they will not get the access to the project. Okay, so only when you work on public, only those projects are shareable, right? And then drag and drop builder is a different interface. Okay, where you will drag and drop the components also, like the design components and all, you will be dragging and dropping. Okay, so, but yeah, I prefer not working on this. So I'm just unchecking that box. Okay, if you have it checked, you just have to remove the check box. If you want to work with whatever I will be teaching you, right? So uncheck the box and then click on create. I'm not able to click on create because it says you have reached the project limit, right? Like I told you, now it is not a pro account, so that's why I can't create it. I have a project which is ready. So I'm just clicking on this so that I can show you the interface and all, right? After creating the project, you will get something like this kind of interface with a video window on this, on top of this. Okay, so which shows platform overview and all, right? So if you want to see those videos, absolutely you're free to watch all those videos, right? So you can click on the cross option to cross it, and here always you will have this in place, right? So all these are the basic videos which you can watch before starting off with Thunkable, right? So or you can just minimize this like this by clicking on this arrow to see the main interface of Thunkable. Okay, so always while creating apps, we have to make sure that we are doing 4 steps in sequence, right? So first step will be defining the purpose of your app, right? So purpose will be your first step always. Okay, so first you should know and you should understand what exactly you're trying to create, right? That is the main thing, obviously. And then you will go to the second step. After getting the idea of what to create, definitely you will start designing the app. Okay, so because design is the main thing, only then you will get to know what are the components you're going to use and what exactly you're having in your app, right? So then you can implement something on them, right? You can make this design template functional. Okay, so basically making your design template is just like a normal design you're creating, right? Because that is not functional yet. Okay, that template will never work until and unless you're doing the third step. Okay, this is important step, which is like our YouTube channel all about, right? Coding. Okay, so coding is the main thing, right? So only when you're doing coding, your design template starts working from then on, right? So after coding, that is definitely not enough. Just defining the purpose, designing it, and coding it is definitely not enough, right? So there's another very important step, which is fourth step, which is testing the app. Okay, so testing is pretty much important as whatever you have created, is it working according to your purpose or not? You definitely have to test and check it, right? So without testing the app, so how will you know that it has the, or it has all the features whatever you were thinking of, right? So definitely you'll have to test and then redo all these steps if anything is not working out, right? So you can again if you want to change the design, you can change it, you can recode it and then retest it, right? So this process is like a repeated process which you will be doing, right? Until and unless you get the desired output. Okay. So this is all about the app development thing, right? So you follow all these 4 steps. So to design, this is the interface. This is the design interface we have, right? And this is the blocks interface where you can start coding. This is your workspace where you can start coding. So first, let's understand the design interface properly. Okay, there are multiple things which you have to focus upon, right? So this is the Thunkable logo. Just beside the logo itself, you below the logo, not beside. So design tab and blocks tab, right? So in the design tab, you can actually see this design interface and start designing. Okay, so this will be the app name for now, right? So you can change the app name definitely. I will be telling you while you are changing it. And then we have this thing, right? So this window here or this container here actually is the component container, right? Where you will see the list of components. So you can say this as component tree. Okay. And inside the component, this is component tree. Then you have invisible component section. Then if you scroll down, you will see files also. That means if you want to upload anything, you can actually use this file section to upload pictures, audio files. If you have videos in your app, you can upload video files and so on, right? So Thunkable has that limitation also. I mean, has some data limitation because it can't really give you like unlimited data to upload, right? Definitely. Okay. So for one single account, you will have some less than some MB. You should be having a limit. Okay. If you cross the limit, what happens is it will not allow you to upload more number of files, right? So see that while working on the app, you are also focusing on the file sizes and all, right? And then we have the add component section, right? So in this we have so many components, right? There are huge component bases there in this, right? So any possible feature you're thinking of, there is a component in Thunkable for that. Okay, so that's why you can use this for creating fully functional apps. Okay, so and whatever apps you create on Thunkable, they are publishable also. You have the publish option to publish also on Play Store, right? So that means you're creating publishable apps on Thunkable, right? You can definitely think of, if they are publishable, that means the app which you are creating in this, right, definitely should be very professional and also fully functional, right? So you can get multiple components from here. You can search the component from this search box. Okay, and then we have this mobile interface over here. This is actually like the mobile simulator where you will be designing your app on. Okay, you have the screen name over here. You can add the screens using this plus symbol here. You can preview your app from here. Okay, you can live test your app from here. Both are same, right? You can share the app from the share, make a copy of the app from make a copy button. You can download the APK file from download. You can download iOS app or Android app. You can publish the app on Play Store or iOS App Store. Get the help. There's a community, and you have language thing and account, right? So this is about the mobile simulator and the options on top, the menu, right? And on the right side, this section is the properties section. Okay, so you have background color, background picture. So for screen you have these properties, right? So all these properties are to customize your components. Okay, so let me just show you. See, all there are so many properties on the screen. There are advanced properties also on the screen. Okay. So basically for each and every component you will have simple and advanced properties, right? Some components might not have simple properties also. Okay, and some components will have simple but they do not have advanced. So it can be like that, but definitely almost every component will have properties, because every component needs some customization to be done, right? So all those options will be available in this properties section only. Okay, so this is all about the Thunkable design interface, right? And let's quickly just go to blocks and check, right? So this is the block interface where you have control, logic, math. All these are the categories of blocks. And if you are adding components, you will see all the components listed below here, right? So for every component, you have like dedicated blocks, we can say specific blocks, right? The component specific blocks are available. Okay, so these are exclusive blocks for your screen one, right? Likewise, for any component which you add, you will be having some specific components, some specific blocks which are related to that component. Okay, apart from this, you have multiple categories again, right? Every category will give you some blocks, and each and every block will have some specific functionality, right? So they do some specific task for you. Okay, so let's just create a very small app, right? A basic app today, like this is an introductory session. After this we'll just level up and we'll create something big. Okay, so I'm just giving some background color to my screen. I have vertical alignment given as top, but I would just like to change it to space around. Okay. So what are all these things? And we'll discuss everything in detail. So don't worry about anything. So I'm just dragging a button component and placing it over here on the screen. You can see the button. You can customize the button over here. We can change the text of the button. So I would say click me. Okay. So click me. Okay. And we can change text color. You can change font size. I'll change the background color, like Uh, I think I like this. Okay, and then You can also change all the properties over here, right? You can give borders, you can make font bold, font italic. You can create it like a raised button. Okay, this will give a 3D kind of effect on the button. Then we have border properties over here, right? So you can give the width to your border. You can give radius or no. It's up to you how you want to create your button, right? So color, definitely you can give a color, border color. Then style, solid border or dotted border, dashed border. It depends upon you how you want to give it, right? So now when I click on the button, I just want to change the background color of the screen. It's a very simple background color changer app. So like I told you, for every component, you will be having the blocks. So screen one blocks we already saw, button one blocks. So these are the exclusive blocks for your button, right? All are button blocks only. Okay. So this is also something similar to code.org. Like on code.org also, we were just seeing the block-based coding only, right? So Thunkable is also an interface where you can only do the block-based coding, which are based on JavaScript, right? So when button one is clicked, then I just want to set the screen's background color. So I'm just getting the set screen one's background color too. When you click on it, you are getting the colors over here. You can choose from the options given, right? Let's suppose I just want to change it to a blue color. Okay. Let's quickly click on live test and check this. So this is the design which we have created, like you can see on the preview here. So when I click on click me, it is changing the background color to blue. Perfect. I just wanted to do this, right? So, and this is done. Okay, very simple. Like I was telling you, live test and preview both are same, right? Let's see. Let's click on preview. Yes. Okay. When I click on this, you can see the background color change. Okay. So this is how simple it is to use Thunkable interface, and I hope this introductory session gives you an idea to kickstart your app development journey on Thunkable, right? I hope a very great journey on Thunkable too, right? So we successfully completed 100 videos and right, this is one or second video. So I just thought of just changing the tool and exploring more, right? So we have explored code.org to, I think, at least for more than 60% we have explored it, right? So you have a better idea now what exactly code.org is and what how many options are there, what are the different labs and how to work upon those labs. Yeah, definitely we're not leaving code.org, right? We're not leaving it behind. So we'll get the content on code.org also. Simultaneously we'll also see Thunkable and explore more on Thunkable, right? Like I told you, this is like a professional app development which we are doing on Thunkable. You have more styling options, okay? So you can actually design things in a better way here, right? Whatever you're thinking of, you have some definite blocks for this, definite components for this. So definitely this is going to be more wider, right? And in a broader sense you can develop your apps. So that's how we are starting off this tool. Okay. All right. So this is all for our today's session, and let's meet in the next session with another app maybe on Thunkable, right? Okay. So yes, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Folks Up. And thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Bye bye, and have a great day.